Hello and welcome everyone to what every 8A government contractor should know. My name is Brad Reaves. I'm with the Reaves GovCon group and very excited to have you on today on the program. We've got a lot of information to get to today. As I mentioned in the teaser video, there have been some significant changes in the 8A program in the past couple of months. And these changes are really what we're going to focus on today. They really center around a case that's been brewing out in the federal court in the Eastern District of Tennessee. We're going to talk about that case today, and we're going to walk you through not only some recent changes in the 8A program, but we're going to walk you through the impact of that case and the court's ruling in that case and all of the various changes that the SBA has made as a result of that case. So we're going to get going. I got a note that there's something going on with the video here, where the video might not be working. So if the video is not working, we'll just go with the PowerPoint presentation. That's got all the important information that you need to see today. All right, let's get going, and let me tell you sort of where we're going to go in the presentation today. First, we're going to start with updates and changes to the code, to the NAICS codes and size changes. We're sort of going to do a warm up before we jump right into the Ultima case and the impact of the Ultima case in the SBA and all the SBA guidance that's come as a result of that. Then we'll jump right into the court's decision and why it matters so much. We're then going to talk about probably the most significant piece to come out of the Ultima case, and that is the requirement of a social disadvantage narrative for a lot of folks in the 8A program that never had to submit one before. So we'll talk about what that means, what that's going to require moving forward. And we're going to really roll up our sleeves and get into it. What is the SBA looking for? What we've done for you today is we've distilled, there's been a lot of guidance that the SBA has issued. They've done webinars, they've issued a lot of written guidance, and they've come out sort of sequentially. What we've done is we've put our arms around all of that, and then what we're also doing is providing you with the insight based on a number of different clients that we've helped move through this process. I'm glad to say successfully, where they've had to resubmit or submit for the first time these social disadvantage narratives, and in some cases have had to bounce them back and forth with the SBA several times in order to get them ultimately approved. So we're going to get into the who, what, when, where, why, and how of these social disadvantage narratives. Then this is where I said we're going to roll up our sleeves. I meant it. We are really going to dig in to some detailed examples, and we're going to show you some examples. Some of them are taken from the SBA. We provided some others that are similar to examples we've seen the SBA approve. So we're going to go through those examples and really show you what the SBA is looking for, all right? As best as we can jump into the heads of the SBA reviewers and examiners, again, based on all the guidance they've put out, based on everything that we've seen in helping folks through this process. We're gonna give you examples so that I think what you'll be able to do in your own mind is be thinking of times in your life and different examples, different situations, different incidents, and you will be able to understand, okay, this is what I'm going to need to do to be able to present this example to the SBA in such a way that it's got the best shot at qualifying, for the 8A program. Either if you're looking at this from somebody who's already in the program and has to resubmit, or if you're looking at this from the perspective of somebody who's looking to get into the program, with and the next thing we'll talk about is the updated application process. We'll walk you through the social disadvantage part of that because they've revamped it in light of the court's ruling. And then we'll finish up with some key takeaways that will kind of wrap our arms around everything we've talked about. And then at the end, I think we'll have some time for questions, which you can just put in the chat function. I'll review that, and then I'll answer questions. So I'm trying to save the last, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes or so. If I can do that, I'll do it the best that I can. But we'll hold out as much time as we can. We're on for an hour and a half today, but we do have a lot of information to go through. So let's go ahead and get started.